Hi there, welcome to another educational video documenting my Web3 expeditions. In this video, we'll be talking about how to get started with the Kaya airdrop. The project, I believe, is big, but still under the radar. Just started at POC 1, meaning you're early. You can start from almost the very first day. This epoch is running for 88 days, 22 hours. I mean, that's what's left of it, and only 1,630 participants, meaning you can dominate even with low-level participation. I'll be participating in this. You need an invite during the onboarding process. Invite will be in the description, and basically the missions to carry out are already on the dashboard. Interestingly, you can target multiple airdrops. Capybara, for example, is backed by Binance and Emoca. So much of my interactions will be via the Capybara DApp. I would also participate with this one, Kaya Swap. It's very possible that, yes, this becomes dominant. These applications become dominant once the Kaya chain goes full-fledged. Now, the project behind this is a huge project, even though it appears under the radar. It's actually a chain called Kaya, introduced by a partnership between Line App. Line App is the second biggest alternative to Telegram with around 200 million users. Similar model as Telegram. And they've combined with another chain called Clayton to produce the Kaya chain, which is in the making. So I consider this a big project, although it's under the radar at the moment. This is a good time to get started, even if you have small equity. Now, like I said, if I was to participate, I would take the route of Capybara to start with. You have the options of even depositing your stable coins, meaning there is no fluctuation on your equity that is retained while you earn the Capybara prospective airdrop as well as that of Kaya. So you can click on deposit here if you want to go to a stable pool, such as USDC, USDT, USDC. I believe they have different APY returns. So if you're depositing, and the APY is quite huge as well, if you're depositing into this pool, you'll be getting 10%, 10.88% APY, but your Kaya point multiplier is 1x, Capi point multiplier is 1x, so you'll be earning points associated with 3 projects. The other one is 1 pet. Okay, if you were to go into this pool, same thing, but you get higher multipliers, I believe, when you... Let's see here. Okay, the multipliers appear the same across the board. So even with your stable coin, that's good enough. Instead of you having it sit idle in your wallet on whichever chain, you will simply need to move it over to the Clayton chain. In the course of connecting to Capybara, the credentials will be added if it has not been added prior. Then you need to switch over to that chain, the Kaya network. I'm already there, I believe. It looks like it's currently called Clayton. Then you will need to bridge over funds to Clayton. I will put a bridge that you can use in the description. Possible where that bridge applies, it has an airdrop. I don't know. Let me quickly check if they have an incorporation for Clayton. Very quickly, bridge. Okay, they don't have, so it may be better to stick to the bridge here provided by here. Okay, so Wormhole and Stargate has both of them. They prospectively have secondary airdrop, so you may want to use either of them. Stargate. Now, if I was to use Stargate, I may end up going through. You can just use Stargate directly, but you'll need to select the network. Okay, it's actually called Kaya, so this will be the best and easiest option. You bridge over your funds, particularly Oh, so the token is clay. The gas token is clay. Okay. I'll have to do another tutorial about that. And these are the tokens that you can transition over USDC, USDT, or wrapped ETH. So if you're going from, say, let's choose another chain here. Okay. Okay, so there is the option of bridging ETH over. Okay, but there is no option of bridging a token like clay, meaning that you will need to buy clay separately. Let's quickly look into that, although I intend to do another tutorial specifically for this, but I want to introduce this in this video for those who are already familiar with Web3. But let's just solve this very quickly. If you have questions, I'll give you an outlet where you can reach me. So this is the gas token. So at the very least, you will need this for gas, even though you are depositing other tokens. So if you go to markets here, you can decide to buy on any of the exchanges shown here. The popular one here is OKX, BitGet, HTX. Then withdraw it to your personal wallet with hopes. I'm hoping that OKX, for example, has an integration for the Clayton chain. Wow, I'm not logged in. So I'll do a tutorial about that. When you are withdrawing clay from OKX, make sure it's on the Clayton chain. Okay, because you will need it to pay for gas fee when you are depositing. So you will see here that the gas fee payment is priced in clay. So you need clay. Now, when you have clay, of course, you can bridge either whichever tokens you want using, depending on the chain. Here, you can deposit ETH from Arbitrum. For example, if you are going from Arbitrum to, let's see. Okay, so it's a good path. You'll be getting wrapped ETH on Kaya, which you can swap if you desire to, or you can keep it as wrapped ETH. So when it arrives, assuming you now have clay to pay gas fee, you can either go into this pool, but if you want to swap it for USDC, you now have clay to pay for the fees. You can use the swapper here. So you swap from wrapped ETH to USDT and then enter that pool and start earning points. I think we've covered everything needed to get you started. If you have questions, you can ask me questions on Airdrop C. Besides it being your outlet for airdrop related information, I'll be adding a resource for the Kaya airdrop here. You can contact me using the form here, subscribe to airdrop reminders here. My socials are on the sidebar, and subscribe to Web3 Wikis on all socials. Stay awesome, take action.